When I say learn to behave as if nothing bothers you, I'm not talking about putting on an act. I'm not talking about a pretense. I'm not talking about putting on a mask. Oh, no, 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 no. Far from it. We are to be honest and sincere about our emotions and what we feel. It's absolutely a fact. We experience what we experience, and we should be truthful and honest about that. But learning to act as if nothing bothers you is quite different. What it's about is having some strategies to carry you through when you're going through a difficult time and something is really bothering you. Going through a difficult time means that often we don't see the opportunities that are presenting themselves. So it's helpful for us to pause and look at the opportunities that are being offered to us. I know it's not easy all at once, but eventually you will see what's the word that we use? You'll begin to see the silver lining on the cloud, and you will see the new opportunities that this challenge is bringing, opportunities to learn, opportunities to become resourceful, to become reflective, to be mindful, to gain strength, to gain confidence. So have a look at the opportunities that this challenge is bringing you. This is all about your mindset. A positive mindset will take you a very, very long way. During tough times, controlling our emotions is everything. We have to use our emotional intelligence. We can't allow ourselves to be overwhelmed and start acting out to get angry, snappy, miserable, depressed. None of those things will help. What we do need to do is to take some control of our emotions and just to pace ourselves, just say it's okay. I've made it through tough times before. I'm going to make it through this as well. I'm going to be calm, I'm going to be patient, and I'm going to get through. I'm going to make good decisions that are based on what I want in the future. That's me. When going through a difficult time and learning to behave as if nothing's bothering you, what you do need to do is to make good decisions. You need to make decisions based on the outcome that you want in the future. That's so important. And you have to take control. Why? Because this is your life, it's nobody else's. And it's important that you take control of your life because it's yours. And so therefore, ultimately, accountability for what happens is going to lie with you. You take control. Do remember, it's not the challenges you face that are the problem, it's your reaction to them. Shall I repeat that? The challenges are not the problem, it's how we react to them. Set yourself small goals that will help you to continue through and to win. Habit formation is really helpful in helping us to get through a difficult time because a set of good habits holds us into our routine. A routine is really helpful. It allows us not to spend time sitting, thinking and feeling down, but to continue moving on and progressing. What are your routines? Do you have coffee with a friend weekly? Do you go for a walk each day? Do you spend time going out into the sunlight if you have sunlight? Do you go for a walk? What are your routines? They're very important in holding things together. I love the term growth mindset, so positive. A growth mindset is believing that whatever happens, I'm going to come out of this better than I went in. I'm not going to lose through this. I'm going to do even better. I'm going to grow. I'm going to develop. Try and have a growth mindset when you are going through a tough time, when you are acting as if nothing bothers you. It's lovely to think of us being surrounded by people who will support and help us when we're going through difficulties and something's bothering us. But in reality, that might not be the case. If I say surround yourself with people who will support you, it might not happen for you, doesn't always happen for me either. However, if you have one or two people who are on your side, it's more than enough. You'll make it through. And if you don't have anyone who's on your side, be on your own side until somebody joins you, because eventually they will. When acting as if nothing bothers you, use positive visualization. Have an image of what your future looks like and what you want to accomplish and achieve. What do you have to do in order to make that happen? Positively visualize where you are now. Look at all the positives of who you are, what you've accomplished and what you've achieved, and then consider where you want to go moving forward. Recently, I watched Cat Williams. I found him so funny. I think his name's Cat Williams. It is Cat Williams. He was hilarious. And I needed that. I just needed to laugh. That might not be your idea of humour, but find something that makes you laugh, something that gives you humour. Even though you're going through something difficult, you're going through a tough time and something's bothering you, still find room in your life for humour. Continue laughing. Adaptability is really important when we're acting as if nothing bothers us, because we have to be willing to adapt, to adjust and to change. We have to be willing to keep on growing. It was Gandhi that said, learn as if you're going to live forever. It's important to continue learning. In fact, one of the things you could do when you're going through a tough time is to start a course, just start some private learning. Just do something in your own time. Maybe grab your math book and start revising math. It's really helpful. Or get on a course. There are so many free courses available on the internet. Begin to stimulate your mind with learning, and that'll take your mind off what's bothering you. Giving back in times when we're going through difficulty enriches our life. Assisting others and doing something for someone else that will make their life better ultimately gives us a sense of reward and accomplishment. So if you are going through a tough time and you want to act as if nothing's bothering you, consider giving back to others. Lastly, when acting as if nothing bothers you, make sure that you stick with your self-discipline. Decisions that you made when you thought about them and you considered them, and they were the right decisions for you, are ones that you must carry through. Okay, don't throw them away, don't push them to the side, don't feel dejected and think, oh no, I can't be bothered, I don't want to do that now. Do what is best for you ultimately. Follow through on the decisions you've made. And whatever difficulties and challenges you are going through, when acting as if nothing bothers you, just hold fast to the routine. And remember, it doesn't mean you're not bothered. It just means that you're holding on to a set of strategies that will help you to cope when something is bothering you. Bye for now.